President Trump, William Barr, Department of Justice, this sick-ass place called West Virginia, one judge in here raped a 2-year-old, the other one had child porn. I just went in front of this magistrate. Attorney David Frame stole $1,000 from me and did not do anything. He didn't do one piece of paper. He's supposed to be doing what is at Supreme Court right now. He did not do anything for me. David Frame is a fraudster. He goes around stealing from people, processed no paperwork, did nothing, claims to have talked to me, and is charging for me for sending him text messages. All I did was call his office a bunch of times asking, did you do anything? Did you do anything? I paid you a retainer. These are pure crooks in here, sexually molesting children everywhere. And your FBI agent, Washington, D.C., called Ashley something. She could be kidnapping the children, bringing them to this place and letting judges molest them. She's not investigating none of this corruption. New Jersey civil humans tell me to call the FBI and do things, but you're dealing with corruption from the federal government here at this stuff. Right here, America, look at this. Dismissed with prejudice. David Frame did absolutely nothing for me. Did not process one piece of paper. He did not do nothing. He's a fraudster. And they ruled in his favor. I've done all the work myself. My names are attached to it. He did not even respond to the adversary. There should be a criminal charge on him for contempt of court. Not even showing up to the first hearing. He alleges that he was in South Carolina and North Carolina doing a case. I highly doubt that's even true. And now I've got to appeal it to the child porn pedophile judge who already dismissed the case where an attorney stole $8,500 or $7,500 in retaining fees. Now I'm up to $8,500 loss from the pedophile facility of West Virginia. That magistrate in there could have been the one that raped the 2-year-old and was acquitted in Morgantown, West Virginia, where the WVU medicine fraud operation is going on, the human trafficking, where they're kidnapping innocent people, selling them to state hospitals. This is pure dirty and corrupt shit. Got something totally new. That doctor from WVU medicine had no consent to see me, and she charged the taxpayers $1 million and had me hostage for 3 years. America, are you living this life of corruption here going on? The federal judge down the street, you know, his daughter comes here and deals the dope to these pedophiles while they get high and do drugs. Judge Alloy is the father of a drug lord. Look it up. He worked with the corrupt, dirty, rotten judge and Pat Wilson, and then his daughter was busted trafficking illegal substances across state line. The boyfriend goes to prison, and she walks free because daddy's a judge, and then they move him up at the federal level. Is this stuff, should this be going on, America? Our country is so corrupt because of all this. And right there, the sheriff's men, when I first came in, they wouldn't even let me go to the clerk's office. They sat there and read me, oh, excuse me, we got to read this order to you, an administrative order that I know the judge was charged with child porn and that I shouldn't be speaking in public, entering the clerk's office to get that record out and show you people this sick shit going on in our judicial system. Of course I'm restricted from entering this place because the pedophile does not want everybody to know that he molests, rapes, makes child porn video, possibly sells it to the other county judges. You got federal judge Alloy who can't even spank his own daughter's ass and is punishing other people's children. And then you got pedophile judges in here with child porn possession, and a magistrate, I believe I was told, raped the 2-year-old. And that case got shifted to Morgantown, West Virginia, Monongalia County. And you're seeing the corruption living the life yourself now, America, of the uncivil state of West Virginia. He was in there saying I have no case. He, in his opinion, there was nothing I could do. Saying he appealed it, he didn't, or was paid to appeal something. He didn't appeal shit. It was starting off from the beginning, a civil case. He didn't do nothing for me that he alleged. And the corrupt magistrate of this county, who, is he in violation of Federal Canon Rule 1? ruling in his favor, and they took my cell phone from me when I walked in there without a search and seizure warrant. These are communist renegade colony members right here into federal fraud. They tell you that Al-Qaeda members are doing bad things to Americans and all that bullshit. They're not hurting our citizens. These humans here are betraying all of American citizens with their corruption. So all Middle Easterns, stop hurting the U.S. embassies over there, as the mainstream media says. Move to the United States, start kidnapping people and getting paid by Washington, D.C. certified Medicaid services, alleging you're doing something. Al-Qaeda members, all you got to do is get one person certified as a forensic psychologist and go around and just start kidnapping people, and doctors kidnapping people. The government is paying these people to hold Americans hostage. Look at the PDF files on wvcourtcorruption.com. West Virginia is a threat to the United States of America federal fund system and our dignity and respect, whatever other words you can use. West Virginia is terrorizing this nation with stealing federal funds, kidnapping humans, abusing them, raping children. For all we know, there could be a basement inside of here where Ashley, who has no care, no respect for children, no respect for federal fraud operations going on, she could be taking the children to this basement and these judges raping these children. You got two of them in here. I am going to find the records and post the pictures of these people. I'm putting in a petition for this pedophiles, child porn stuff, so you can see all the things they had to use against him and how they just dismissed it. I'm a little messed up on talking about it right now because I don't know every little detail, but I was told by somebody his wife is the one who reported him for it. But the man that raped the 2-year-old was some other person, and I was told by a girl in a library about it. And I would not doubt it. You're seeing all this corruption. The 2 Supreme Court judges of West Virginia won 22 federal felonies, and then they got 2 years in incarceration, and a man in Charleston got marijuana charged and got 3 years. This is sick and disgusting. President Trump, William Barr, and the congressman, when I meet with you from the state of West Virginia, a bill needs to be introduced to the United States that an elite prosecuting team is mandatory in every county, in every state of the nation that is built up of prosecutors, or maybe one state has universal prosecutor or something like that, make up a law of it, where they can come into every county and punish judges and attorneys who are doing grand larceny, doing these illegal activities. There needs to be, and the requirement for that needs to be, is they have to got their law degree while in prison. So they're more vengeance towards judges and persecutors and corrupt attorneys going around stealing things. There needs to be a bill in place with that kind of stuff going on. President Trump, just think, all them people in Congress and House and all that stuff are former attorneys. If they knew to behave and not treat you the way they treat me and treat you bad, because they're all former attorneys, if they knew there was a special prosecuting team that could have punished them all their career, they would not be doing this corrupt shit to you, and West Virginia wouldn't be trying to cover up this operation, doing corrupt things to me. So, make this elite prosecuting team punishing judges and attorneys, and their children too, when they're out doing drugs and doing illegal things like that right there, and getting away with it.